Hello and welcome to Glenleathann. We are on here because I've recently been told that there is a issue with the field, or a field. So we're going to do some playing and hopefully find out. Oh, don't want that. That. Find out what it is, and all of the rest is perfectly fine. Good. Right. And so one of our starting fields. Apparently, you miss bits when you're harvesting, and the same when you seed. Don't go feeling it's down this end of the field. One of them, maybe even our corn field, which won't be ready to go just yet. Now, I'm hoping that that's the only one. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, you haven't played Glenleathann ever. It's 2x map, lots of fields, ranging in all different shapes, sizes, and types. Let's see what have we that can go. That can go. Sprayer set. We need spot spraying as an option. No, we can keep all that. The plow will be switched out. The grass roller can go. So let's do that, shall we? Start going through the things that we don't need. Well, we definitely won't need you, so you can go. Mulcher will be replacing you with a better one. Plow, because I don't. I just want to play the game and have fun, not get stressed. It's not one of my favourite jobs to do. I don't know if you can have spot spraying on this one. I don't know if that's an option, so we'll find that out right now, shall we? Can we put spot spraying on there? No, we can't. Okay, so that can go. There you go. We won't need the tank either. As I get a message, hold. And weeder can go, because we'll replace that. Mowers can go because we'll replace them. Yeah, you'll be fine, 9 meter. I think that will be it for now. Yeah, anything on loan? Is there anything on sale that we could potentially go for? Really? $29.5. 34. Okay. Let's see, A23. I don't know if that one is the one with the moving floor. You're not Okay, well, we're buying you. I'd rather have moving floor. Configuration manure spreader, definitely not. Buy that. So our um mulcher. Well, first off, do we have anything that needs ploughing? It's a good question. Well, we don't know any information on our fields either. So we should do that. Hey, Mystic, I fancy seeing you here. I know, right? The fact that my game keeps minimizing every time I have to switch screens. Okay. We don't need you. And, so we don't need a plow straight off the bat, which is good. What is our... Yeah, they're quite bad, aren't they? 57. But then again, as soon as we hit them with a mower or anything, these field values will reset. That's just a generic level. That's not an overall. And I'll show you that in a minute. Grass ready to go. Weeds ready to go. We are on our 2 day per month. We will reduce the game speed to 0.5 for the first month, because then that will represent effectively 2 game days in this month. So we will want a mulcher. That was we've got a stone picker, mulcher. We want... We sold that one. Do we have... No, we don't. I don't know if we have the power for that one as well. I don't know what we have in tractor power. 300 and 305. Yeah, I think we've got the power. It's been a long time since I played on this map, so I don't remember all the starting equipment and everything. So we'll lease you. We will lease you when we actually need you, then we get the first hour for free. We need the combine, and we need... So we can get that. I've also got to change all the names on these vehicles so they don't say Cavalier. Although no, there's only this one that's got Cavalier on it. Because it's the one tractor that I know most people get rid of, and it's the one tractor that I would use as a yard tractor. It's not powerful, but it can do most of the jobs around the farm. People will blow off and buy the big equipment for, and never underestimate the usefulness of a smaller tractor. You will do fine there. And we need to go to you. You can't zoom in any further than that. Okay. Yeah, that grass is definitely fully grown on that field anyway. And on the field to our right. That'll be perfectly fine. We have got crop destruction off, but... Right. I like to go around clockwise, so we will do that. Now this is, oh, we haven't opened combine. Oh, stop rolling. Put it in reverse, then it'll stop. Good. Hold. Have we got, do we have swath on disable? Okay. Just a little bit. Now it could be that the fielder works perfectly fine with this sized combine. I won't know until I've actually harvested it. I could have swore that it worked perfectly fine with this combine. We'll find out. It's a bit weird going to this PDA from Riverview though. I'm used to the Riverview PDA now. I would hazard a guess that it's down this end of the field where if it's going to miss. Here or on a bank. But all seems good so far. If it is only just a simple little miss, then it's a very easy update to make, and or a very easy fix, and a quick update to get to send back out to Giants. It's nothing drastic. Obviously, would require a new save game for that fix. If I do that, I will redo the PDA for the map and go with the new style of PDA that I like. But then I have also got the new DLC, and I should check to see what the new fruit types are, so I can update the sell points to be able to work with said fruit types should they need to. I haven't got it active on this save though. A death pledge. Because there's nothing in the DLC that I'll actually use right now. And then again, I guess you could argue, well, you've got the Platinum DLC active, and will you use anything in the Platinum DLC? Not really. But again, maybe. Maybe. But it's all looking good so far. Though we are coming up to being full soon. Hey, is it Wednesday? No, Tuesday. No, when you get your days mixed up, I keep having to tell myself that it's not Thursday. Just push your YouTube link in a few Discords for you. Awesome, much appreciated, bud. And I better get the trailer down here and empty this. Don't roll backwards, thank you. Autosave. Gotta love it. Yeah, John Deere, why not? Oh, old John Deere. Let's go and get our new trailer. Hey Matt, I'm having to do a bit of testing. I've been into larger equipment that they was pointing out. I'm pretty sure that when we tested with this equipment, it was fine. Or with that harvester. And people watching people, I'm sure that it was fine when I watched people. Hello, you having problems there? Hmm? No? Yeah? Pedestrian stuck in a road. Wow. Never seen that one before. Something to look at. Double check on the pedestrian spline. There shouldn't be anything blocking them. I do know there is an actual fix I need to make, which is to the silos. And I can show you that right now. Document. No, actually, I can just go straight there. Right. Armor 800. Silos there. There is category bulk. That is a bug. That shouldn't be there. Love the detail in your maps. Thank you. I try to suppose not go over the top with, but and not put junk in that nobody really cares for. But yeah, but that one is a mistake on my end. It was a line that I didn't change. That should be saying the same as these. It should say farm silo vegetables. Should be here. So what happens is when you tip anything in the silo, because it can accept any fill type that was within the bulk category, with things start showing up as being in the silo when they're not. Yeah, that's. So I know that this one definitely needs an update. I almost have the grass painted on in mine. Perfect. So I had a quick look around. It looks good. You know, obviously you'd said that there was still bits to be done, but yeah, it's getting there. Hey Brian, can you explain how to do new save game for when you update Maple? And hello all. Hey CDR. Strain. Strain. Hey. A new save game for Maple. You mean to keep it updated with the current version of the map? Yeah. If you've got a current save game with Maple, you would start a new save game. You keep your old save game, don't delete it. Start a new save. So we'll use um, this one as an example. I don't even know what this one is. I think it's Elm Creek. Yeah. Right. So when you've started it, you'll immediately save, exit, and then you'll go in there. And currently, the only files that you would need would be map fruit types, ground GDM, map height GDM, that one, and then the cache. And you may as well grab that one while you're there. That's all you'd need. Drop that, copy them, drop them into your current save game, and that's it. Your save game is up to date with the current version of Maple. But hopefully I can keep it that way. Otherwise, there might be a bit more to it. There might be changes in the PDA that might have to be made, or not PDA, in the Peaceable's XML file that might need to be made. But if I can avoid that, then I will. But so far, the Maypole Maypole's in a, in fact, I know I should be testing this one. So get ready, because I'll show you Maple in its new format right now. I don't want log. Change folders. For those who don't know what I've just done there, it's reading where my mods folder is located, so I've just told it in my mods folder search for that folder, which is called MT, which is my map testing folder, and then everything within there it'll read, and I can activate the mods in there. Basically works like the mod switcher program that you can have out there that you can use. I just do it manually. There we go. Maple. We may as well just shits and giggles have the new DLC active. As you can see, why they changed the name of my placeable farm production pack. They changed it to agricultural supply productions to try and, you know, stop the conflicts of interest. Yeah, so now there's an issue with the traffic explains because I haven't finished it yet. I haven't done anything to the map for a few days now. I've been taking a nice break from the editor because as soon as Riverview's private testing was pretty much done, I went and started working on Maple, and yeah, didn't really give myself a chance to rest. I will have to turn traffic off because the traffic's playing. Turn that down to real time, and we will get a faster vehicle like here. Oh, of course, I've got no feedback. I just love the wheel. So ignore the markings on the road and everything, and the flickering. Ignore all of that. Don't worry about that. But this is a first look at the changes to Maple right now. So now you've got a hill going up into there. Indication of how much this train has dropped through this area. The white line that you can see on the right, down the centre of that right side of us, is the traffic spline. Obviously, because I'm working on the traffic spline, it's showing, so it's visible. But you can see how far down. That traffic spine used to be level with the road, so you can see that there's quite a big adjustment in terrain value here. And there we go, end of the map. Right, that's this end. It's only the roads that have changed. I mean, some fields have changed as well. Hopefully you're still there, Brian, and I'm not doing this for no reason. Well, it's not no reason, actually. Hopefully you're here to see. So the roads are smoother. As you can see, there's no sudden ups and downs. And I know there wasn't so much of them here in this area, but I've done more than just this area. Still watching? Awesome. The road going up to the main farm, your starter farm, that's all been redone. That's smooth now. And then past the farm, we have now the junction over here. As this is all smooth, and then down here. This is where it becomes more noticeable in these areas. As you can see, not so much of a tight corner now to go around here. Much more of a gradual descent down the road. I mean, if I bring up the map, you will see that we're not actually following the road right now. The road is to our left. We're not actually on the road. Doesn't really show on there, does it? Up to here. The road used to come down here. We're further over. But the animal dealers hasn't been moved. So that's still in the same location. Now we're going to go up. Stupid things. The thingy in the roads, the cat's eyes, they're rigid body, so they screw with your vehicle. That's why I always remove them. Farmhouse. Down to your yard. Sorry about that. And so all of this section of the road is done, and then dead end there, or end of the map even. And then finally back to the junction, and then take a left, and I've got to the junction, the second junction after that, the next junction after that even. So much better, good road now, or better road now. Thank you. This is what I was aiming for. So Riverview's had the similar update. It's had the road smoothed down. It is much nicer to drive. And for this one needed it as well. Take as long as you need to improve Maypole. I can wait. Oh yeah, definitely. I won't release it until I'm 100% happy that it's ready. But the main aim is these roads definitely need smoothing out, and if I can avoid changing any of the placeables, moving anything that gets spawned in by the game, farmyards, etc., then I'm going to do so. If I have to move them around, then I will. But at the moment I'm avoiding that as much as I can. So this is where I'm currently working. I've got the trees and everything to pull up, but this used to be straight down, now it curves around and then it starts its descent. And again, smoother. Now there might be things in the road down here like this lot here, because of everything moving over. So what you lose on this side of the road, you gain on that side. Whatever you lose on that side, sorry, you gain on this side in the fields and everything. So everything over on this side of the road will get pulled over. So these fields will be a little bit bigger, as you can see there. Sudden change in elevation. Quite a big difference, but we're actually going this way for now because all of this got changed. It used to be like a little rock going around here, and so that's gone, and then the road is just there. So again, avoiding having to do any changes to the area over there. It's all work in progress, absolutely. And that's where I've got to. Hey, Red Dragon. But hopefully I'll be back at it probably next week, and then I will work on the other end. I'll be working on this road, so I'll get that road finished, and then I'll start, and then I'll get all of the fields and everything sorted out down here, and then I'll continue up here, because all of that side, that's all done. It's only from this field. Everything from here down has got to be done. But that side, for that either side of that road, all the fields over there, they're all done. All of that edge over there is done. And technically this edge, all of this edging is done. It's just I didn't want to change it because I didn't know how this road would bend round and if that would affect the terrain over here. So yeah, but all of these fields are all done. All of the trees and everything, the hedges, etc., they're all done. Snow mask is all done. The traffic spline I'm working on. Are you going to be doing an update to this map? Yeah, that's what I'm currently been working on. Now I can go back to, I should have saved that, shouldn't I, and then got the information if there was any new build site planes. Old. We can quickly check that in here. Build site. Because they should have ended up updating it in here. If there is. Where kids, I don't see any new additional build site. It should just be washed veg, if anything, yeah. But there's nothing in veg. Unless it's using the vegetable category in the production pack, or, yeah, in the new DLC. And obviously it's got it within there, which will make perfect sense. That'll be fine. So In that case, I shouldn't have to worry about anything. Good to know. You have to check, don't you? Right, back to Glenleathann. Hey, Lord Palsy. I would have thought, anyways. Yeah, I, I'd have thought that they'd be using one of the um, categories already there, but you know, that's a check. Not in bulk or farm solo. No, definitely not. Because farm solo, you can't put by default. Potatoes and that. Well, yeah, potatoes and that can't go into a farm solo. Yeah, I know about the warnings and everything because I've got a few mods that don't work so well, and I can't be asked to check and find which ones they are. Of course, I've got to reset my steering again, haven't I? Yep. Do that now. Oh. Whenever I decide to start streaming, kids decide to start arguing. Anybody want some kids? Free. Free to a good home. There's only one thing you have to take note of, though. You can't send them back. That's kids for you, yeah. They're so inconsiderate, aren't they? Yeah. 3 of mine are doing the same thing. Yeah. It's worth a try, though, right? You gotta try these things out. As soon as they hit teenage years, and that's it. Gloves come off, and it's no holds bars. You wait until they get older. Mystic, don't scare me like that. They're already bad enough as teenagers. At least when they're older, I can go, here, there's my boot, get out my door, go and get your own place to live. That, but as teenagers, as in they're under the age of 16, yeah, I can't do that. Well, I can, but I'm not going to. No, I love my kids, but yeah, they, like you guys, they really annoy me. They know what buttons to push. And I'm really patient normally, but ugh, just lately, no, not so much. People turn around and say girls, they've got really bad attitudes when they're teenagers. They haven't met my son. Daughter, she's definitely nowhere near like it, as bad as him. They try 18. They try. They try it on. Yeah, they definitely do. They know all of your buttons though, don't they? They know you better than, well, I guess better than you know yourself in many ways. And so they know what buttons to push, what gets you aggravated. And then when they try and sweet talk you because they want something, they know what buttons to push then as well. The daughter turned around earlier and was like, if you loved me, and it's like, you'll get me this. And it's like, yeah, but if you love me, you won't ask me to get you that. You'll appreciate the fact that I love you. and the army will take them at 15 and 15 and 9. So just under 16, 3 months before they turn 16. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you're going to boot camp. So yeah, maybe you'll learn to be more respectful of your elders. Something that today's generation definitely do not have. Tree. Being blocked by a tree, never a good thing. Yep, says Mystic. They know. They're definitely not as stupid as they make out. But I will harvest these fields with this combine, and then I will lease in for the next time I harvest these fields. I'll lease in a bigger harvester, the one that I like to use for testing now, and then if there is anything. Can I reach you? I can. Very good. Oh, you're pointing the wrong way. Mm. For those wondering about the Riverview update, it could be next week or the week after before I hear anything back from Giants. Currently testing is on a 9-day. It keeps flickering between 9 and 10 days waiting period. But that's work days, so Monday to Friday, and weekends are not included in that. But you never know. I mean, we could be lucky and Riverview could go into testing this week, and I could hear something back before the weekend. It's just all down to how many mods go into testing each day, and where the Riverview sits in terms of on the list of testing, or awaiting testing even. It's when it goes resting completely after a day, you worry. Yeah, we got this time. They really need to move that heart. YouTube, why did you give us that heart? I know I moaned about it in my last stream as well, but I continue to moan about it. I don't see why the streamer needs to see the heart icon. It's not like we're going to actually hit the heart icon on our own streams. Testing. There you go. Thank you. It's when it goes into testing completely after a day, you worry. What have I forgot this time? Yeah. Yeah, well, I had to pull Riverview once because there was a mistake that I'd made. I sent the wrong version out and deleted the actual version I was meant to send out, thinking it was the old version. And luckily it was I'd sent stuff to Santini and those guys, and they found the problem, and it was like, oh, that means I've got to pull it off Mod Hub before it goes into testing to fix it. So obviously that pulled the delayed the possible or potential day of testing to come around. But it'll happen when it happens. I'm not in a rush. The main thing is it's with Giants, and hopefully everything goes smooth. Oh, of course, miss either side. Did I miss because of the header? I did, okay. You going to drop that little bit of straw now? Oh, there you go. Now you have. Very good. So it wasn't that the header actually missed, as in missed, and that there's something needing to be done with the train there. It was I misguided the header. Now I know I wouldn't be working this field this direction. I'd be working, you know, left to right and going with the hill rather than against. But I like difficulty. And going down is the fine part. It's perfectly within reason. Stopping might be interesting. Come on. You can do it. With power. Need a turbo button. Yeah, so I played Manalord. That's a fun game. I was going to stream that tonight, but then I was like, you know what? Let's do some live testing. And so yeah. Here we are. But of course, I don't know if it's these fields for definite. I'm guessing it is one of or both. But currently with this combine, this sized header, the field is working perfectly fine. And of course, it could be the direction that I'm going as well. And the problem that person may have had is if they was working it left to right, working with the hill, then they may have had the problem crop up. And of course, I won't hit that problem doing it this way. What was the reported issue? That you'd miss patches. There'd be little spots where you wouldn't be, the harvester would miss, and you'd have to come at the crop from a different angle to get it. Are you ever considering a large size map? I want to see where Giants are going with the 25, assuming 25 is definitely a thing. I wanna know if Giants are going 4x or not. If they do, then I might consider a 4x map. But 4x maps obviously being bigger means that they're 4 times the amount of work, which means 4 times the amount of time waiting as well for a map to come out. And obviously 4 times longer on testing as well, private testing. So if Giants do go 4x, it could be 8 months or more before that trailer looks full, before I have a 4x map ready. And but I will definitely be trying to put all of my maps over into FS25. Just imagine a 4x Riverview map. Yeah. Just imagine any map in a 4x form. It'd be crazy. Any map that you love that's a 2x right now, imagine it being 4x. Wow. That way, we haven't got chickens, so we don't need this for chickens, but we'll put it in a silo. Or should we? Where can we sell it? Because I'm not going to be doing chickens anyway. Not yet. Yeah. Actually, I can go down here. Because I've got nothing in my silo, so that ain't going to work, is it? It's not that one, it's this one. Wheat. Exports, or not the grain mill. If I remember correctly, the grain mill was over here. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go there. We'll get rid of it. We have no use for it. These will make a bit of the money back from buying this trailer. And, yeah, all of these grass fields are ready to go. Lovely. We've got at least our mower in yet, which will be going probably with the big M. I have lease to buy in, so it's a win-win situation. Unless it's on second hand, I will just lease it. Again, I don't have the money to buy it if it was second hand right now. Okay, so if we go back into here, what does that tell us for our field now? It was 57, yeah, so 60. Okay, we got a lot of work to do on that field then to get the environmental score. That's fine. Or if my trailer runs you over, you shouldn't have been standing there. Go into this view even. So any of you guys got anything planned? And what maps are you playing, if you're still playing FS at the moment? It was very croaky, wasn't it? Wow. Back to the field we go. Was on Maypole today. Was you in the stream with earlier then that I was watching? Because obviously that would have been on Twitch. Jump on Tabs Oaks server most, but trying out the Brazilian Eldorado map. I missed a bit. Sorry, I wouldn't care normally, but I have to make sure. Yeah, perfect. Not being on anybody's stream today. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to when Riverview comes out. Those who like Riverview, what their thoughts are on the changes for that map. Obviously, I'm trying to keep the characteristics of the map in there. So Maypole, I'm not just ripping out the road and redoing the road and going, there you go. I'm trying to keep as much of the characteristics as I can within reason. But if I have to change somewhere to get the road to go how I need it to go, while it's not deviating too much from the original road, then that's what I'm trying to do. But if I have to keep, in order to keep the characteristic of a particular section of road, if I have to alter the road somewhere else further back, I'd rather do that. So there's a lot of playing around and laying the road and then going, no, it doesn't work how I expected it to. Let's redo that section, and try and get it to work how I need it to work. Always going to be changes if you're updating bits and pieces. Yeah, definitely. You can't avoid it. Can't be. It's inevitable. It can't be avoided. But if I can avoid changing any of the placeable areas or anything that's got a placeable on it, then that means it's just that little bit easier for people to update their current save games. It's easy to go, yeah, just grab these files from a new save and drop them into your existing save. Done. It's when you turn around and go, yeah, you've go into your placeables file and, you know, change the coordinates for this placeable. that's when it starts getting a little bit more technical, and people are like, no, I'm done. I'll start a new game, or I'll go and play a new map, or I won't update the map. You know, I don't want people to feel like they're being forced down a particular route. And I know there's two guys that have got long-term save games on Maple, and I don't want them feeling like um, they have to start a new save, because that would be unfair on them. But most likely, if I know the person's got a really long-term save on the map, if there are placeables that have been changed, I'm probably reach out to them and say, if you pass me your save game or your placeables XML file, I'll update that aspect of the map, the save game for you. Or just pass me your save game file and I'll update your save game file to work with the current version. Unless obviously they're on console, then that would be a bit more difficult. What actually consumes it requires a new save game, or constitutes to a new save game even. Simple things like terrain changes, so anything that requires the terrain to be highered or lowered, foliage being painted, field boundaries should update, but the field textures, they would show up in a new save, but wouldn't update in an existing save. Although there is a workaround for that one, you can easily just well, no, because you'd have to grab the file for it. But yeah, just little things like that. Placeables being moved around will constitute to it. The downside to it obviously is trees and hedges that you've removed will most likely come back. If you update the split shapes GMSS file, then that will bring every tree and every hedge that you've ever cut back. But because of hedges and that being changed and moved around, you would have to update that file anyway, especially if they're within the placeable category. Oh, no, not if they're in the placeable category. If they're now in the placeable category. But that's inevitable anyway. Trees and edges always have a chance of coming back on an update, unfortunately. Sometimes not everything comes back, which you're lucky, but normally when they do, they come back in the areas that you don't want them to come back in. Like Drew's got a long-term save on Riverview. I updated his save game as best as I could, but he's got mods on his save game that I don't have, and they're in as placeable, so I had to send him that you'd have to update that side of it yourself, delete the placeable and then replace it back down. We'll fix it. And he'd got trees inside placeables that I couldn't reach, and foliage. that comeback. But I don't know if he's how he's going with that. I haven't spoke to him for a while. Well, I have spoken to him, but I haven't asked him if how it's going. Hopefully, he's got it sorted out. Well, if I should have asked him for all of his mods that he's got active on his server or on his save, and then I could have done it properly for him. It's actually really hot in here. And I can't open the door because the TV will be picked up on mic and then I'll get a copyright strike. I think I'll just drop the straw straight in to the cow barn for the robot. Start getting the stuff ready for the cows. I'd known that would end up like that. I've started the other side, work my way over this way. May as well empty while I'm down there. You just spit that bit of straw out, we didn't need it in there. Now, Mystic, there's a question there for you. Is that meant to represent the straw being flushed out to free up any blockages? When it squirts out straw like that, you're not doing anything, you've already dropped your swath. Is that meant to represent the driver hitting the button just to flush out any potential blockage of straw? Hmm. I missed a bit over there. I'll have to grab that on the way back. when I'm done with the field before I unload. Final time. What does that trailer hold? About 29,000 litres, so done one full trailer. We'll easily do a second trailer load, so not bad really. And we should get this field up into at least the 80s by the time we're done. Mystic's not there. Okay, good to know. You might be in the way, trailer, but we'll work around you. It'll be fine. This is actually a better yield, isn't it, than the previous one? Combine seems to be filling up quicker on this field, because they're both the same length that we're doing. This is just a wider field than that one. Would I be doing horses is a question. I don't think I will. So I'll probably get rid of the horse pasture and the silage clamp and down the farm productions plant, so I can just mow the grass and then pick it up with the forage wagon and drop it into the farm productions, or agricultural supply productions as it's now formally known. It will be interesting if I have to do an update for that building. Would I have to change the map zip file name? Because if you download it, it's actually called Farm Productions for the name of the zip file. And if I change the zip file name, that means it'll be a completely new new mod that will be on the mod hub, because it wouldn't be recognized as being a mod that was already on the mod hub unless the giants are informed this one is to replace said mod. And then they would have to pull that mod down and then activate and then put the other one up. That'd be a nightmare. Right, anyway. Yeah, we'll definitely get another trailer load off here. Always lease the forage harvester, couldn't I, and then chaff the corn. Use the grass to make hay and some silage, and then use the chaff to make more silage using the farm productions pack. Agricultural supply productions. I keep forgetting. I'll need to empty again. Not for that bit, surely. So let's park you over here because we got a little bit over there that we want to grab to make sure that wasn't a miss on our behalf. Or that wasn't a miss on the header. And that part does actually work. As the kids run off upstairs. Wow. Herd of elephants. I'll be right back. Wow. Right. Thank you. Yeah, I played some Manalord and had a lot of fun. I was sharing my screen on Discord with a friend and fellow tester for Farm Sim and um, and yeah, I mean, definitely very interesting game. So far, it's definitely living up to what I expected it to be, with some little twists here and there that I didn't foresee, but not in a bad way. There we go. One little bit left. Just fill that up a minute so we can. Ooh. Work out which direction I was coming from when it was, I missed that bit over there. So I would have been going up then maybe. I'd have been coming down, okay. So it was down, up, yeah, definitely down. So did I miss it, or is it a issue with the terrain? Is the question. I've got a feeling I missed it. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Good to know. Will I get all of this in there though? That's the question. I don't think I will. Oh, I will. Okay, perfect. 2 trailer loads exact. Virtually exact. Oops. Go into the bush far enough. There we go. Close enough. Oh, paying too much attention to bringing that down and not enough attention to the edge. Oh, really? Out of the hedge. Thank you. Your way. Wrong one. Yeah. Don't need the header now. As if I do it, I could put the farm productions there. Go this way. You in here for now. Well, back in here even. Right. We can get the forage wagon down here, start picking all this up, and then and then we can or should we just bale it? It'd probably be easier to bale it, wouldn't it? Get the square baler out there and bale it all up. We can do the big bales and the 240s, and we'll put this in the silo so we can get to work. We'll sell this another day. Put you on this one. Good. And then we'll get you. Right. I sold the roller. Did I sell it? I sold the wrong roller. Oh well. It's that roller I was meant to sell. You are on what size? 220s? No, we don't want 220s. We want 240s. Now. It'll just be quicker to do it this way because obviously 240 bales, 14 of those will be a lot more than what one forage wagon can carry. One full load of straw in a forage wagon. So, and I'm not bothered about getting every single piece of straw. As long as I get most of it. The rest can happily be cultivated in when it comes to seeding. I went to reach for my coffee that I don't have because she came over and said, "Would you like another coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." Not going to turn coffee down. Has anyone tried Farm Manager? Is it Farm Manager? Farm Manager, Farm World? I can't remember what it's called. It's not long come out. It either came out today or yesterday, I think. Farm Manager World Tycoon or World Simulator or something like that. It's like £15 right now on Steam, or just under £16 on Steam. Farming Manager World. Maybe it's going to bug me as well. It's on my wish list, I know that. And it'll come up under this group of games. Not that one. I passed you. I thought you was around this. There you are. Farm Manager World. Anyone tried this? You know where the kettle is, lol. I know. Very rare though I get offered a coffee though. Normally I have to make my own. Oh, shoot. I didn't. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to drag you down the hill with me. You flip over there. Don't go. Of course you're going to do that. Of course you will. Can we reverse? We can't reverse. Well, we can reverse. And the baler off. So we can get extra power to the tractor. I thought you'd gone anyway, Mystic. I asked you a question and you didn't respond. My question was, when the combine squirts out straw, even though you've deposited all the swath, is that just a visual thing just to represent the driver flushing out any potential blockage from the straw, or is that for another reason? Reminds me of that lovely drink that you've been drinking, and you forget how much time has gone by, and you go to take a sip of of that drink, assuming it was a hot drink. This is, and or it could be a cold drink, and somebody's just topped up your glass, and put something else in there that you're not expecting, and all of a sudden it doesn't taste right, and you just spit it straight back out. That kind of thing, but with straw. Is that my way of describing things is not always the best. I'll absolutely admit to that. It goes as well as my tutorials. Never ask me to do a tutorial, because it'll be this thing, that thing, those things. Yeah, you'll be more confused than what you was when you first started watching the video. At least we knocked that bale over. It's no longer on its end anymore, or on its side even. I know you're screaming, but you can do it. Get up that hill. So on console, apparently the washer actually works. So did they fix it in the version that was sent out? Was there a fixed version? Not the same version as the pre-released version that everybody was sent for showcasing the DLC. I would imagine it is a fixed version. That they was quickly going, oh shoot, look, we gotta do this. And we've got X amount of days to do it in. Hey Rabbit Man, so what's happening? Well, the review update. With the review update, it's with Giants at the moment. All down to when they get to around to testing it, or wait sits on their testing list even. We're down to 9 days of testing as of today, but that could go back up tomorrow. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll go into testing this week, and before the weekend is up, I will know if I've got to do anything and then send it back in, or if it will go straight into console testing. I'm hoping it goes straight into console testing and we have no issues and it just goes straight through and is either out by the end of the week or early into next week at the latest, hopefully. But there's a lot of mods sitting there waiting to be tested at the moment. No problem. You're more than welcome, bud. We're on 7 bales at the moment. Okay. That isn't bad. I mean, half. Obviously, we'll end up with more than 7 bales before the field's done, by the time the field's done. But that isn't bad, considering. Because we'll get that little bit soon. It's just sitting there screaming at us that we missed it. I don't know if you're still there, Matt, but will you be available in like maybe hour and a half-ish? So if you are, then I can run you through the PDA thing. Yeah, that thing, you know. Told you I'm no good at doing tutorials. Everything becomes a thing. Hearing my nan say thingamajig. You know, it's over there by the thingy. Yeah, okay. What's the thingy, nan? It's the thingy, you know. The thingy. Yeah. Good description. Awesome help. Oh, it's in that thing, next to the thing, but in that thing. Mm-hmm. Very helpful. It's the thingy-mabob. You know. But now that we've had a few days of decent weather, I've had to order myself a new strimmer. A heavy-duty strimmer. Because with all the rain, we've got brambles suddenly appearing in the back garden from next door, so yeah. So a bit of online shopping, and it was like, yeah, I need that strimmer and I needed it yesterday, and I have it. Pointless unloading in this field. I may as well just take the bales straight through to the next field. But we are on 10 bales. That ain't bad. Did we bring up the... No, we didn't. Oops. Let's grab that bit there. And that bit there. And turn it off and go into this field and start all over again. Actually just drive in this view, shouldn't I? It'd be a lot easier than trying to... So remember, we got 10 bales off the previous field. Let's see how many bales we got off this one. So we... Okay, we didn't... Did we drop a bale behind us? No. Okay, good. Where's the time gone? I've almost been going nearly 2 hours, well, hour and 45 minutes. Time is flying. May have been a bale there. May have been. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll swing around. I was half expecting the bale to be there as I turned. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'll have to try the DLC out. And the only thing that really grabbed my interest was the sugar beet cutter, aka the cleaner tiger. It's the only thing that really grabbed my attention. When it said about the distribution warehouse, that kind of piqued my interest because it was like, oh, I can stick pallets in there and then set them to distribute. So that will be interesting. That means I could have everything brought back to my farm or wherever I've got that set up and just set it to distribute rather than distributing it from each and every one of the productions that I've got going on. But no, it doesn't work that way, so I'll have to get a modded warehouse that does have that feature. But I don't want a big one. I want one with a good capacity, but I don't want a huge building. I want something that's believable, but not like, you know, not outrageously big. Like the one in that pack is too big for my liking, like most of the sheds, to be honest. Okay, we gotta go right the way down. Good to know. May as well turn off the bailer then and get down to the bottom. So right now for me, where I'm sitting, it's 32 degrees Celsius there is. Yeah, quite warm in here. I think the average temperature here today was something like 16 to 18. I know yesterday was 18. Summer's definitely on its way. So at the moment we've started watching a TV series called Deadlock, Australian TV series. For those who watched Wentworth, it's got the woman who played Jackson, and it's also got the one who played Ferguson, and it's also got the one who played Luke Kelly. I'm no good with the actual names, so I only know them by their character names. I think one's called Pam. Don't know which one. But one of them's called Pam. I know that, real name wise. The daughter knows though both their character names and their real names. She's just like big time fan. Yeah, it's interesting. It's more of a comedy whodunit. Well, it's not really a whodunit, but it's more of a comedy crime mystery. But yeah, it's actually quite interesting. Different take on what you're used to. The main thing is the daughter likes it. Hello, purple coloured thief. Hello, Laser. I know you can't hear me. I hope You've got the volume up and you can. You stole my colours first, though. You definitely stole my colours first. I was just showing you what it'd be like if your colours were stolen. And it completely surprised you when it did happen. It's like, huh? I'm going to have to put that in chat, aren't I? Because you won't be able to hear me. You'll have to wait a sec. Let me finish off this field. It's almost done. We may as well grab that bit because we're going to have to turn N away and get that last little strip, which is somewhere. I can't see it from this angle. Whoa, hello. Where are you? Oh, right in front of me. Right here. Literally, little dots of straw. Right, do we want to hazard a guess as to how much? We ain't gonna get another bale, that's a definite, but we'll grab these bits. There we go, that'll do. We'll bring that up. As a guess, 10 on that field, how many would we have got on this field? I'm reckoning that we got about 15 on this field, so 25 bales. 23. Ooh. 23 bales. Okay. Drop off. Get off my... Thank you. Silly bale. Right, hold. Just let some air in. And let me do something else. Mystic. Yeah, that sorts that out. Right, let's put this away. Where are we going? We're going the wrong place, aren't we? Baylor is over this side of the farm. Over this side of the yard, even. I do remember. You're going to reply with my colour. Just confusing because you'll be like, huh? Roy, didn't you already pass me? And you'll be like, nope, that was laser. Or, you know, Roy, didn't you already pass me? Yep, I did. Laser didn't. Oh, really? Get off of there. This is why you were meant to have come in the other direction, into the yard. Because it would have made a whole lot easier. There again, I could have just swung it around in that space and parked it up that way, but I had to be awkward. What is making that noise inside my computer? like a little rattling noise. Oof, it needs cleaning out in there, that's a definite. That's something to do. Uh, we need you. Go and pick up these bales and put them in the steer. You going? What? Put them in the cow barn ready, and then we can get the grass next time. Sorry, it looks like you were ending stream. Aha. Soon, very soon. I'm talking to him like he can hear me. Unfortunately, Laser's he's not completely deaf, but he can't hear um, too well, and so we have to put in chat for him. I always forget. No, it could be. It could be the fan spinning faster, so because the temperature, and I think my son has posted something inside my computer. It looks like something's sitting on or balancing on the cables. Like I keep saying, kids, I need to get blanking covers because my case is the older cases where, you know, the type when you used to have disk drives inside them, DVD rewriters and all that. Obviously my case doesn't. I don't have a DVD rewriter, but I haven't got any blanking caps either. And I don't want to upgrade my case just yet to one of the more up-to-date cases. Although I should for improved circulation, if anything. course I'm muted. I don't know how long I was muted for. Are you going to go? Jeez, I should have been putting that back down while I was waiting. I'll go in from the other way next time. It'll be easier. Did we have any more bales in this field? I don't see any. Oh no, we was picking up in that field, wasn't we? There was only 10 in that original field. Never mind. Short-term memory. Come on, pick it up, thank you. There's only that one down here. Okay. Oh, what are they? Oh, we got deer floating in the sky. I wondered what them dots suddenly appearing from. Good for you, dear. You're clearly out practicing again for Santa. I hope he pays well. Oh, they've gone. Okay. Everybody heard Santa and was left the chat. Good for them. Last bale. There we go. No, we don't go. Come on. Thank you. Now we can go. Is that rattling again? Sounds like something... Oh, he's going to go that way. Sounds like something's definitely catching a fan. Or a fan is on the way out. And it's... normally it's the bearings that go on the fans. I don't like it when my computer starts making noises. Alright. I'll have to investigate this because it's now making noises a bit more often. Right, anyway. I will end it there. And thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next